As we did with our TCP reverse shell, we will do some file transfer from the target machine back to the attacker machine. Thankfully, in request library, it supports submitting file in just a matter of 2 lines. Here we will do the same process as we did in the TCP socket. If we got a grab command from the attacker machine, we will split this command into 2 parts, where the second part contain the path directory or the path for the file that we want to grab. Next, we will check if the file is there. If not, we will notify the server immediately that the file is not here. Now, in case the file was there, notice that we have append \store to our URL as a distinguisher to indicate that we will transfer a file, not a normal CMD output, because both use post method to transmit data. So for instance, when we send a file, let's say x.doc, we will send it with a \store in the URL. Also, requests library use a special post method called multipart \form-data to submit or send a file. Now on the server side, we imported a new library which called CGI. This one is used to handle the received file and store it locally. Now, let me scroll down a little bit here. Okay, so right now, if we got received a post with a \store in the URL and the post method, let me just grab the window a little bit here. Okay, so also if the post method or the content type was multipart \form-data, then this means that we are getting a file from the target machine, not a usual command output. Then we need to pass the received file, headers, and request method to field storage class. The retained value of field storage is an instance can be indexed like a Python dictionary, where we have a key and a corresponding value. For instance, if we create a Python dictionary called D and it has a key, so K here stands for keys and V stands for value, where it has a key and value. Now to get the value, we just need to have the corresponding key. On the client side, when we submitted the file, we have attached a tag or key called file. So we will use this tag or key on the server side to receive that file. So the field storage will grab the keys and its values and store it in an object called fs. But since we only interested in the value of file, which is the tag or key, which contains the actual file that we have sent, so once we got that value, we will write it into a placeholder called one.text, and at the end we exit the function to prevent any mix-up with a non-file transfer posts. Okay, let's try to run our code. And we got our shell, so I will do a directory. And let's try to grab potty.exe. Okay, so I will do a rename for our placeholder to be putty.exe. Now we'll go back to our shell here. Let's try to grab passwords.txt. And fantastic, it's working fine. And let's test for non-existing file, and fair enough, we got unable to find that file because it does not exist in the first place. So I will just verify that we got the putty.exe running fine without any file corruption. And fair enough, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.